Hey there, YouTube. Hey there, YouTube. I'm hanging here with my girl, Stella Bella. And the fact that she curled up on my lap right here made me think about what I wanted to talk about today, which is lengthening night and the invitation that it brings for us to snuggle, for us to find comfort, for us to be at peace with rest and rejuvenation. So, obviously, as the nights get longer, we are aware of it. We feel it in our bodies, we see it outside in the sun. And I think for some of us, it's a tough time. It feels a little bit panicky, and we maybe don't know, where we stand, or we feel off balance somehow, or frightened. We feel scared of the night, scared of the dark, so to speak. And so I just wanted to come on and talk about sort of how that can be perceived that way, as sort of a scary, out of control type of thing. And of course, we are out of control. We only think we have control. And that's also a perception. But we can make a choice here, as in all things. We can make a choice to perceive that differently. And I think when we do that, and we choose to instead perceive this time, the fall season. I'm in the northern hemisphere. Obviously, if you're in the southern hemisphere, this would be opposite for you. But I think, we can choose to see this as an invitation to holy rest and to Sabbath and to comfort and warmth and snuggling your cat. And, rather than getting annoyed, like, oh, I was going to put my computer there. Like, I don't know if you can see, but she's sitting right where my laptop should go. And it occurred to me, like, oh, that's kind of annoying, Kat. And then I realized it's freezing in here. I don't have my heat on yet. It was 40 degrees this morning outside, Fahrenheit, so pretty chilly. And she's cold. She wants some comfort. She wants to be warm. She wants to be pet. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't judge her for that. I don't tell her she should just get off her butt and earn her keep and make it worthwhile for me, and so on. We would never say that to our cat. And so we shouldn't say it to ourselves either in this time. We shouldn't say, yes, it's getting colder and the nights are getting longer, and I feel really bad about that. And I shouldn't feel bad. I should feel great. I should be this and I should be that, and all the shoulds. It just brings shame and guilt. And it's a time of rest. It's a time for the earth to rest. It's not a growing time. It's a preparation time. It's a time to reflect. It's a time to rejuvenate and prepare and be comforted. And that's really important spiritually for us. And again, we can choose to kind of skip over that aspect of it and, just treat it like any other time of the year. But I think we really miss out when we do that. So if you have a self-care practice, if you don't have a self-care practice, if you have a spiritual practice, or if you don't, I would invite you to sort of sit with this idea of, what can I do to really honor this time of year in my self-care routine, in my spiritual practice? How can I mark this time as sacred rest, as preparation for what's coming? How can I feel my feelings instead of trying to make them wrong? Because when you actually stop and feel them, when you allow them to happen and you honor them, then comes the learning, then comes the growth. So that's what I wanted to leave you with today, just an invitation to really allow that space and to open up to this different paradigm of seeing this time of year and that lengthening night. So I hope that's helpful to you, and I would love to see your comments. And I would love to see you over on our Facebook community, Orion Rising Community. And I have a Facebook page called Heather Russell that you can search to find us there. And thank you so much to all my patrons on Patreon. I wouldn't be able to do this work without you. I'm so grateful for your support. And you can find more about our Patreon community over on the Facebook group. And actually, I'll put it down below this as well. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.